guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play Middle Ground by Maroon 5. Now personally, I'm not a massive fan of their super pop stuff, but this sort of stuff I can definitely get around, and it really showcases how great Adam Levine's voice is. For the basics of this song, you'll just need a guitar and standard tuning, and you'll need a capo on the 2nd fret of your guitar. If you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook, or if you want to improve in guitar in general, then check out Guitar Zero to Hero Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. Alright, let's jump into the lesson. Okay, first thing to note is that this song is in 6/8 timing, so there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feel to it. So let's take a look at a strumming pattern that we can use throughout the majority of this song. So we can use down, down, up, repeated through twice to cover a full bar. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the strumming pattern I'm going to use throughout the majority of the song, but you can experiment with this. At times in the song, it goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, or even down, up, down, down, up, down. So just experiment with it. As long as it fits within the 6 beats, then you're fine. But I'll just be using the one strumming pattern throughout the rest of this lesson for simplicity. So let's start with the intro/break, and there's just 4 chords here that we need to play. So we're going to start with the C chord, and then we're going to go to a C sus4. So to play a C sus4, take your pinky finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Now those 2 chords are contained within the 1 bar, and we change on the 4 beat. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. For the 2nd bar, we go back to our C, and then back down to a C sus2. To play a C sus2 from the C chord, we just lift our middle finger. Now the strumming pattern for this bar differs a tiny bit. So we're going to start off the same way, but then for the second half, we just have 3 down strums. For the first down strum, we'll stay on the C, and then on the 5 beat, we'll lift our middle finger and go to the C sus2. So all together the intro. Now, one extra thing that we can add to make this sound even closer to the studio recording is hammer-ons and pull-offs. So for the first down strum on the C chord, we'll actually start as a C sus2, and on that down strum, we're going to hammer our middle finger into place. So now for the C sus4, we'll do a similar thing. We're going to start on a C for this strum on the 4 beat, but then we'll hammer our pinky finger into place. Like that. And a bar in total. Now for the 2nd bar, for this first strum, we're going to start on the C sus4 and pull off to the C on that first down strum. To pull off with your pinky finger, apply pressure into the fretboard and down. If you just lift your pinky finger, you won't get that 2nd note. And then the rest of this strumming pattern is the same. So the 2nd bar, and all together with the hammer-ons and pull-offs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now when you're playing these chords in the intro/break, be sure to focus on the top 2 or 3 strings of each chord. You don't want to be hitting any of the higher strings. Just focus on the lower notes. And you also want to avoid hitting the open 6th string. So to do that, I just use my thumb to reach over the top and lightly touch that 6th string whilst I'm playing the C chords. Next we get to the verse, and there's just 2 lines of chords here. The first line of chords is the same as the intro/break, just repeated through 3 times. And then we go to a G chord on the 2nd line of chords, and we're going to strum that for 2 full bars. So the verse sounds like this. Next we get to the pre-chorus, and there's 2 lines of chords here. So we're going to start with an A minor and a G, And those two chords are contained within the one bar. Like that. And then we go to an F chord for one full bar. So the first line of chords. That line of chords is played through 3 times, and then we have our second line of chords, which is D minor and C within the one bar, and then we end on a G chord. So the pre-chorus in total will sound like this. Next we get to the chorus, which is just one line of chords. So we're going to start with our C chord and then we'll go up to our C sus4. So this first bar is very similar to what we had in our verses and our intro and break. And we're going to even hammer on to that C sus4. So now for the second bar we go back down to a C, and you can pull off to that C from the C sus4 if you want. So it's just a C for the one full bar. And then for the third bar, we go D minor, C. And those two chords are shared within the one strumming pattern. And then we have the G for one full strumming pattern. So altogether, the chorus sounds like this. And that line of chords is just repeated through. Next is the bridge, and there's 2 lines of chords here. So we start with an A minor for one full bar. The second bar is an A minor and C. So we change on the 4 beat. Then we have an F for one full bar and a D minor for one full bar. The second line of chords is similar, except instead of a D minor, we go to a G chord, and we're going to strum this with 6 down strums, followed by one final strum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And then that'll take us into our soft chorus. So the bridge in total will sound like this. Then we get to a soft chorus, which is really nice and simple. We just have a C chord strummed and held out for 2 bars. And then we go to a D minor for 3 beats, C for 3 beats, and G for one full bar. And then we get to the final chorus, which is the same as the other choruses, except we have 1 extra G at the very end. And those are all the parts for this song. So now I'll be doing a full playthrough of the song and have a vocal track on top for some context. Big thanks to my friend Eric for lending his awesome vocals to this playthrough. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go.
Sisters and brothers are picking sides. fall down to my knees. Would you hear the sound? Am I raising in victory? You never make it out. Am I raising into belief? There's a middle ground. Oh, raising into there's a middle ground.
Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here. Or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitar0tohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.